I almost said happy Monday. It's happy Tuesday. Should be happy Monday, but yesterday was a holiday. So it is Tuesday, and we're doing our Monday night voting night, podcasting all on Tuesday. So it is going to make for a shorter week that we're chatting on Tuesday instead of Monday. So I'm going to see how many people are available on Tuesday night to chat with us. But if you're coming in here live, grab your knitting, get comfy. We're going to chat for about an hour. I have got yarn falling all over the place. Let me just move some stuff around. So it is the beginning of the week. It is September. It's hard to believe. A long weekend was this past weekend. It was so fun. I was off on vacation, had a lot of fun. Um, Came back today and thought, okay, it is Brioche month here at Wildflower Will, Fiber Friends podcast, and our friend Jocelyn from Northern Knits podcast. We are all kind of collaborating together and doing a brioche knit along for the month of September. There is the fluffy ass brioche cardigan, otherwise known as the fab cardigan. I think if you do either search on Ravelry, it brings up the pattern. There are two options, a one color brioche cardigan, a two color brioche cardigan. If you don't want to jump in and do a cardigan with us, you're welcome to find a simple cowl pattern and work along with us. If you have questions, if you get stuck, you can post some questions in the Fiber Friends Facebook group, and I will try to help you along. If you are a member of the Wildflower World's Patreon page, I just posted a little video. I can go live on Patreon now, you guys. This is a game changer for me. I just love doing lives way better than recording. So, this is just a new feature, at least new that I've just found out about like in the last couple of days. So I just jumped on Patreon, went live, and I'm like, I hope this is going to work. I don't know what I'm doing. So I just did a little live over there for you knitters over there. We're going to do a little, some weekly lessons, some tips and tricks, and some patterns over there for brioche. Anyways, let's talk a little bit about what you guys were voting for the cardigan. I, as always, woke up on voting day. I'm like, what do I feel like? And I'm like, okay, I know I need yarn for the cardigan because that only makes sense. The It's September 2nd. Yesterday was, start of brioche day month. And so I went and I looked. My chunky weight stash, for the most part, is over here. And I looked because I had thought about dyeing some yarn at work. I have an Aran weight. Saturday, Cheryl and I pulled out a couple of balls off the shelf. And I was like, I could use that. And then I thought, okay, I have like a bazillion balls here that I should be knitting from my stash. So I reined myself in. I'm like, okay, don't go looking at new yarn. Use what I have. Because at one point I bought this and was very excited about it. Now, why I was excited about boucle, I do not know. Cozy boucle, but probably because it says cozy. I don't know. The color is really pretty, and it was probably on sale, and I cannot resist yarn that's on sale, apparently, even if it's boucle. So I pulled this out. I have no idea what this is. I know this came from Listowel that is now closed, or it will be closing in the next couple of weeks. Sometime in September, the store will be closed. Very, very sad. It's like a piece of our knitting history that is no more. But anyways, this will be a good memento from there. I bought this not that long ago, like within the last year, maybe two. I don't know what it is, but look, it's very soft. It's very fuzzy. It's squishy. It would make like a super cozy cardigan that you would just want to put, just wear, wrap yourself in. And I have a few different colors. This is the brown. I'm pretty sure there's some blue over here, and there's some gray. This is supposed to be brown. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe it's gray. Okay, maybe it was really early this morning. Maybe the lighting was bad. I don't know. Anyways, that was option 1. That was the left color. The right color is this really pretty blue. Now, it is a loops and threads, which means that it came from Michael's. Um, 7.99 Canadian, and I probably bought it on sale. So if I knit this into a sweater, I am going to have a very, very affordable sweater. This feels really, really soft. Let me tell you. So yes, what is it? Cozy Boucle. Oh, it says special edition. Hand washed, yada yada. It's a number 6, a super bulky. It suggests a 6 millimeter needle. I don't know. Anyways, we'll see. The pattern calls for an 8 millimeter needle, so I will have to gauge swatch. I saw Jocelyn doing a gauge swatch today, or maybe that was yesterday. I'm not sure. So I will have to do the same and then maybe adjust what size I do. Anyways, what am I looking for here? It's 150 meters. It's 150 grams. So it's a larger ball. Um, Anyways, these were the 2. There was 80-ish comments votes today, and there was, as always, there's some like, "Go with the brown, go with brown." I think Jocelyn might have said, like, a brown cardigan is a staple in a wardrobe, which it is, right? It's more neutral than this. This you could throw on with, like, pretty much anything and wear. Some people are like, "Go with the blue. Blue is fun." Um, and like the white speckles, it looks really fun. Doing a one color brioche, this will just be solid brown, but having a little bit of like a two-tone color effect looks really nice knit up as one color brioche as well. I don't know. I know Dawn and Diane each voted a separate different they did not vote the same. So we'll see. One of you will be happy tonight, one of you will be disappointed. So let's see. Anyways, the winning yarn won with 65% of the votes. So not super, super close, but not a total runaway either. So what I'm going to cast on for the fluffy ass brioche cardigan is the blue. So this no name yarn, which is super soft and squishy and soft and just really lovely, is going back in the stash. This one here, this is what we're knitting with, guys. So I've purchased the pattern, have not read it, other than just to look and see what the yarn requirements are. And oh, now I can't even remember. I think it was something held together with a lace weight. Maybe. So I could do that if this isn't thick enough. I could I could put something together with it. Oh my gosh, though, you guys, this feels really nice and soft. Did I tell you what was in it? Because obviously it's acrylic, but I feel like there's some nylon or something in here. The color is Twilight, which sounds pretty. Super, 100% polyester. Yeah, that's why it feels. Brown might be sensible, but who needs sensible? That's right. Who needs sensible? Be wild and crazy. Do a nice blue with like a tweedy. I guess I'd call this tweed, would you? I don't know. Can boucle be a tweed? I don't know. Anyways, I know this will be fun. And this actually would look cute, right? Like this would look good with jeans. Blue kind of goes with almost everything too. Do we care if it matches? Probably not. Do I wear a black t-shirt most of the time? Yes. So I think we'll be good either way, but I think this will be fun. I've got an 8 millimeter, an 8 millimeter needle. I do not know what that is in US, you guys. Um, but oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this or not. I really, oh, well, maybe it's an Addy. And when I was buying my Addies, like what feels like a lifetime ago, these were the best needles on the market. The cables were wonderful. But now when I knit with them, I sometimes feel like the end is a little bit too blunt, but these ones don't look too bad. Hopefully I'll like these. Some of them, if they're really, really blunt, I don't enjoy them as much. Oh, we'll see. 8 millimeter needle. Well, shall we just start a gauge swatch? I should show you some other stuff. But I have a feeling this is gonna be too thin on an 8 millimeter needle, but let's try it. I could double this. I could find some blue croy and hold with it. I could do that. I have some navy croy. That actually might look kind of fun because it's probably darker than this. You know what? I don't know. Now that I'm doing it, this fluffy yarn is always so deceiving because you look at it and you think, oh, that's so skinny. But that fluff takes up a lot of room. And actually, just casting on, it doesn't feel like it's way, way too loose. So let's see. Did I miss the winning yarn? You did, Jocelyn. It's the blue. And I know you voted brown. Sorry. Next time. Brown is maybe a little bit more fallish than this blue. I don't know. If I was gonna vote, did I vote? If I was gonna vote, I think I was gonna go for the blue. Just because I don't know, I'm trying to step out of my black, gray box and have a little color. So let's see this nice blue tie-dye summer. This is Yeah, this is my lounging be comfy t-shirt, and it's blue with a little bit of color. Anyways, I'm trying to do that with my knitwear too, with some nice blue. Did I miss okay, yes. Anyways, Liz. Oh, an old Addy. I can tell by the cable. Yeah, right? An old Addy. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel old. I was like, I know. What are they I you know what? I was thinking about this the other day because at the shop, we're getting in new needles, and we've got Chow and I didn't think of anything else other than Chow. I just like, "Okay, well, this is obviously what we need." And then stopped to think, like, where did Addie go in all of this? Because I don't know if really I've seen a lot of Addie needles. Like, it seems to be like in yarn stores, it seems to be Haya Haya, Chow, what's the L one? Leica? The wooden ones? And, anyways, do you guys see, Addies at your local yarn shop, or do people at um, your knit nights, are they using Addies, or do they have Addie interchangeables? I feel like they were the needle to get when interchangeable sets first came out, and now I don't see them being quite as popular because honestly, I actually kind of forgot about them. But I don't know, maybe that's just me, or maybe it just depends what your yarn shops bring in, kind of what that's what you see. Iggy says, "I have bought 2 sets of interchangeable Addy clicks in the first 2 years, and you love them." Oh, in the last 2 years? In the last 2 years, and you love them. Okay, so that's really good to know because now that I'm thinking way back, way back, way back, I don't know, like 6 years, something, when we were doing knit nights and I was teaching classes at Knit Stitch, there was somebody who had an Addy click and did not like it because they could not get the needle to stay in, and maybe theirs was just a defective needle? Anyways, we don't need to talk about Addies. Anyway, that was just like a, something that was on my mind, and I'm like, "Hmm, do people really use those a lot?" Anyways, apparently Nikki does, so I'm sure that there's lots of other knitters out there who love them just as much. Okay, I'm just, like, quickly doing a little bit of a gauge swatch here, and it seems fine. Like, maybe a little, I don't know. I mean, it's, you can't see through it because of all the fluffy bouclé-ness. I may just keep going. I may measure. How about I'll measure? I'll make a little bit bigger gauge swatch, and I'll do some measuring, but it's not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, what else do I have to show you? Okay, let's do this first. Just gonna take a peek in the comments. Liz, oh, I had older needles. I got rid of them. I admit that I'm a Chow convert, but I still have Addies. Okay, yeah, so I think that's kind of me too. Hi, Carol, Suzanne, Lynn. Hello, Sam, Louise. Oh, does your store sell Addie flips? We do not. We do not. I know. Maybe we will. It's maybe we will. We'll work on it. We're slowly kind of revamping everything, so, never say never. All right. I'm going to show you some crochet. This, I don't think, when did I show this to you last? Did I show this to you on last Monday? Maybe. Where am I? There we are. Okay, this is the continuation of my bag windmill. It is this long, which I'm thinking is very exciting. Did I explain this to you guys all? I think maybe I did. I don't know. Well, we're going to do it again because you could obviously see right there, I was having a little trouble, it's mostly on this side, keeping that edge straight. Over here wasn't too bad, but once I figured out what I was doing, basically from here on up is straight. And hopefully I didn't lose anything right there. Oh my gosh, now I'm like paranoid. But I haven't done anything much on this one this week. I took it with me when I went away, but didn't work on it because I was working on something else. Anyways, whether this project ever gets finished, I'm really wanting this bag to get finished, but you know what? If it doesn't, it has done its job because look at my single crochet. It looks really nice, doesn't it? And my edges are even, and it's really helped me learn where I need to start in the next row. So even if this doesn't get anything else done, it has been a fantastic project for learning for me. So that is that one bag. I have 2 other bags. Oh, technically, I have 3 other bags, but 2 of them I'm going to hold on to until Saturday when I'm with Cheryl, and I will show those on the Fiber Friends podcast. Hi, Paula. So that is the square one project bag. And the other one is a granny square. I don't know. I just kind of made it up. I had seen a picture of it. We were chatting about it Thursday night at our knit night at the store. And I just decided that I had originally thought I was going to make a pillow. And then I'm like, wait, this should be a bag. It's bag month. I need to do a bag, like another one. And so I worked on it. So that one I'm going to show you, and I have the most progress done on it. So I'm going to show you that on Thursday. Last week's new start was, of course, yet another bag because it was still bag month, and I was all excited about bags. And this one, I went with a knit. You guys were voting for knit bags as opposed to crochet bags. And this isn't as a tangled mess as it looks. So I have started my bottom and I'm going to fix the bottom. It's not, I didn't do a circular cast on. I just cast on and went. So I will just use my darning needle just to click and my tail, right? My cast on edge. And I will just close that up. It will be perfect. So using DPNs, I am using some classic wool DK superwash. Now, my dilemma with the pattern, this was the bling bag. This is the bling bag designed by Lauren Nelkin. And when I purchased the pattern and got reading it, I was like, "Oh," because it said like her bag on Ravelry on the pattern has beads on it. Remember we were talking about beads? Well, she gives you two options. You can either use fingering weight, held double, or you can use a DK weight. And I I don't know, I just couldn't really find don't laugh at me. I couldn't find a s I couldn't find sock yarn that I wanted to use. And because I need solid, but I don't wanna use my solids for a bag. So, in the end, I went with DK, but with DK, your yarn is too thick, probably to slide beads on. So, I may still try to put beads on it, and we'll see. When you double the fingering weight, you're only putting beads on one strand and then knitting with it double. So her suggestion in the pattern was if you're going with DK, just skip the beads. Oh, and you need like 300 beads, which is that is not a problem in itself. So I have got 300 beads. So I don't know. I may see if I have a larger size bead and put some on here. If I don't have 300 of the large ones, I may just string them on and do my own bead pattern, just put them in somewhere just to make it look a little pretty and not do because her bag is all beads. There's a zigzaggy pattern on the bottom, and then they're just randomly, like every fifth stitch kind of thing all throughout the whole bag. So I may not do as many as that, but it would be pretty to have some beads on there. So I'm going to see what I've got. I haven't looked for larger beads yet, but I am off to a lovely start. Um, just doing some increasing for the bottom and then round and round for the top. Easy peasy. So far, I have not messed it up. I have the same number of stitches on all three needles. I've remembered to increase in all the places. I have modified it a little bit. She said to do one type of increase, and I'm just doing my own. And just, I don't think it matters. It's the bottom of a bag. It will be fine. I just need to make it bigger. So that is well underway. So I'm going to keep going with the bags. And technically, yes, bag challenge ended Sunday night and it's now Tuesday. So I'm going to go close the Ravelry thread after we chat. I will open up the Brioche one for you speedy Brioche knitters. So you can start posting over there in the Fiber Friends Ravelry thread. But since Cheryl and I aren't posting till Saturday, I'm just going to keep going with my bags, and see how much I can get done on them, and then that Saturday's podcast will be the wrap up for bag knitting for me. Cheryl will have her bag to show. I was gonna say maybe she might have it finished, but she's working on a sweater. So, when you get excited about a sweater, I don't, you wanna keep that momentum going, right? So we'll see what she gets done on her bag. Hi, Amanda. There is so much chaos over here today. Oh, I haven't even paid any attention to any of that, Amanda. It's been a busy work day for me, so it's kind of haven't I've been very focused. Um, anyways, yes, this is why we come to knit night to kind of forget about all the craziness, right? Oh, did Sam hit 100 dishcloths? I am just hi, Sam. Okay. Maybe not. Oh, I was gonna say, what is so Susanna's saying to Sam, "That is great. A century of dishcloths." Okay, so you must have 100 done. That is fantastic. Um, do I have I have okay, so I started another project on the weekend. Okay, this one I am super oh, wait. No, 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 no. Wait, wait, wait. Did I not? Did I for oh my gosh, you guys. No, it isn't. It's here. It's like, okay, I need to be a little I thought I was being organized, but then my everything didn't get anyways, doesn't matter. I found my other project. This one here, I did a lot of work on because I was away for the weekend. So it was like nights of sitting around with family and chatting and knitting. So you needed something that was like easy, right? We all know that. So I took my look at this ball, it's getting skinny. I love this yarn. Ooh, is there a pattern in the inside of this? What is this for? Something. Oh, maybe that blanket. Anyways, um, look at it's getting small. So this is the cobblestone. It's 100% acrylic. It's the Christmassy colored yarn that I'm doing my favorite shawl in. And it's on a 5.5 millimeter needle because it's worsted weight. This is the first time I have done my favorite shawl in worsted weight. And guys, I am loving it. I have always done it at a fingering weight. I like this. I will do a whole bunch more of these. So the question is going to be, do I do 2 skeins of it or do I do 1? So this is like what, 3/4 of 1? Okay, here, wait. Let me show you like this. So this is what I'm knitting on. So this is my increases. It's getting wider, but look at the stripes are still striping, even though it's getting wider. And this is how long it is. So it's getting to be like almost wearable, right? Just needs to be long, like to come down to here and kind of tie and tuck underneath. And then you've got like a cowl short scarf you can just wear under your coat, right? Which is really all you need. So maybe, do you think one skein will do? I could do 2 of them. Or I could just do one really big one. I don't know. The possibilities are endless. I don't know. Maybe I will just do 1 skein and cast it off and call it a finish. As long as it's wearable, should be fine, right? Anyways, this is, I don't know if I moved. Do I have a marker on here? Do you see a marker on that side? Oh my goodness. The marker is way down here. Okay, I don't think did I do all that this week? I don't know. I can't even remember. I just know I worked on it a whole lot. So maybe I did. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did half that much. That could have been from the week before. Let's move it right now so that I'll know how much I do on it. Anyways, this has been a really fun project. You guys know I like playing garter stitch. I know a lot of you find it boring. I find it really relaxing. Some nights, kind of probably like what Amanda's talking about. There are nights you just need to knit and not really think, right? And that's what I find this project is perfect for. You get something wearable, like perfect to keep and wear, to gift. Um, it's a great, easy project, soft and squishy. Just get pretty yarn. I mean, what yarn is not pretty? And it just works up really nicely. So I really like this. Liz, oh, I like the shawl in worsted weight. I am loving it in worsted weight. And I have got a lot of worsted weight yarn here. So I'm thinking that, yeah, I may do up a whole bunch more. And now that it's September, I'm really starting to think about charity knitting, hats, scarves, and pulling out my circular knitting machine again to try to whip up a bunch of things that I can donate kind of in the next month, hopefully before it gets too cold. So, oh, Sam, you sent me a picture. Okay, is this of dishcloth 100? Thanks, Amanda. I am really, really happy with how this yarn is knitting up. And again, it's been in my stash for a number of years. Well, at least, no, maybe not that long, because Scarlett, only 2 years. Maybe it's been only 2 years. Because I had planned to make Scarlett a sweater out of it. And I bought 2 balls. And I'm like, I probably maybe still could have made her a sweater out of it, but I didn't. She'll get something else instead. Um, oh, Amanda's wanting to know, Sam, what are you doing with your dishcloths? Oh, you've been knitting a lot. Oh, Amanda's been knitting a lot of dishcloths too. Oh, you've got a really big Etsy order. Oh, part of it's 20 dishcloths. Wow. 10 down, 10 to go. Okay, Amanda, you and Sam can cheer each other on with the knitting dishcloth. Um, yeah, sending each other good knitting vibes. Okay, let's take a peek here at what Sam sent us. Is it oh, two okay, look at this, you guys. Two owls, but two different knitting techniques. So there we are. The one is like shadow knitting, and then the other one here, it's a little hard to see on the screen, but look at those bobble eyes. So it's just a knit and purl textured owl. Super cool, Sam. Excellent, excellent job. Okay, now I've got the really exciting. I mean, the shawl was pretty exciting, but brioche month. Brioche month. I started a brioche project on the weekend. Oh, this is how our cobblestone should be in colors gray and brown. I know, right? Every time you say cobblestone, I expect those colors. I know. And that's what I think too. And it looks Christmassy, but it's called cobblestone. Yep, makes no sense. Unless you think of a cobblestone walkway as the snow is gently falling and the leaves are getting covered, and there's Christmas music playing, and there's a wreath on your door, and you're walking down a cobblestone path to your family Christmas. Or, if it's a Hallmark movie. Anyways, Asa has been sending me Christmas reels from like a Christmas, I don't know what account. And it's, what was it? There was how many something one of them was saying like so many Saturdays until Christmas, and it's like not that many. I'm like, oh my goodness, I gotta get gift knitting here. And this is not a gift, but this is gonna be a pumpkin and it's gonna be super cute. And so I have not made a brioche pumpkin before, but it has to be cute, right? I mean, I made all kinds of pumpkins. I'm gonna have to get my pumpkin tree out maybe for next weekend. I did, um, I actually cranked. I could have knit them, but I did crank them, to be honest. These little pumpkins, and then put them on my white Christmas tree, and I had a pumpkin tree. I'm gonna pull that out in the next shortly, soon. But anyway, so I'm like, why can't you brioche some pumpkins, right? Okay, so this, every time I'm holding this up, did I make a mistake right here? Uh-oh. Maybe I did. Or maybe it's just, no, maybe it's just loose. Anyways, it looks funny right there. Anyways, it's a pumpkin. We're not going to worry about it too much. Let's just look at the other side. Mistakes happen, and you know what? You learn from them. Actually, I'm not entirely sure that's a mistake. Um, yeah, actually. That's interesting. I'm not yes. Oh, okay. Anyways, look, we might as well check it out. See? You can see it glaring. It shows up so much. It's so much easier to see on screen, which is part of the problem when you podcast. You look at something in real life, you pull it out of its project bag, you look at it and you think, "Oh, it looks good." And then you go hold up your, like, wonderfully perfect project in front of the camera, and all of a sudden you're like, "Oh crap, there's a mistake." But there you go. Sherry says, "Pumpkin has blemishes." It's accurate. I know, but see, obviously you can see it. So, the question is, what did I do there? Anyways, we're not gonna worry about that. So, you know what? Stuff happens, and it is a pumpkin. I could pull it out, but I'm not because I'm just gonna keep going, and that side will just face the wall. That's an easy fix, right? And, the next one, I will just have to be a little more careful. Anyways, yeah, I just need this done because, I just need to see how much yarn this is actually gonna take. So, it's going to be a brioche pumpkin. I dyed these colors, which I am absolutely loving. This one is a little darker in person, a little more goldy than it's showing up on camera, and this is a little more orangey. Is almost looking coral on screen, but it's a deeper orange. Anyways, they are two. I was just playing around dyeing some yarn at work, and this is what I came up with. So I thought it'd be perfect for pumpkins. So I'm going to work on my brioche pumpkin and finish it up probably tonight. Anyways, this is just going to be an easy little pattern. I'm going to write up what I've done, and it's going to be what we use to learn to do brioche for our very first pattern in the Patreon group and an in-person class at the store in a couple weeks in mid-September. It's, yeah, it'll be cute. I think it'll be really cute. I think the brioche one will be really cute, and I think it's a fantastic way to learn brioche. And, you could switch it up. It could be a Christmas ball. I don't know. If I teach brioche in April, will we make pumpkins? I don't know. Maybe not. But this time of year, it seems fun, right? It's cute. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to worry about it fitting. It's a good project just to learn the technique. And then you can move on to doing a cowl and a hat and all the other fun, really fun things. So anyways, I am having a lot of fun with this, and I took the yarn with me wet away this weekend because I had dyed it, and I hung it to dry. I, like, skeined it, like, took it from the skein and wound it, like, over my knees. I was, like, really, really wanting to knit this. I had to wait for it to dry. I didn't have a ball winder or a Swift, but, where there's a will, there's a way, and I cast on and just worked on this in between hiking this weekend. So, it was a really, really fun project, and I can't wait to get it finished. Get it stuffed. I think it's gonna be lots of fun, and I think it's gonna look cute. And then, of course, there is the fluffy ass brioche cardigan that we are starting. So I've got my yarn, I've got my needles. Anybody came in just lately? The blue is what one. So I'm thinking this needle, I'm gonna do a little bit more because obviously, what, 3 rows is not enough. We'll see. I'm gonna measure it. It might be a little loose. What am I gonna do? Go down a needle size, see if I can find a 7 millimeter, 7.5 millimeter, and yeah, I will measure it and we will see. So what else? What is everybody else working on? Did everybody get their bags finished? I have not gone to check Ravelry yet, so if you're just finishing, the thread is still open for the fiber front. So if you want to sneak it in, you can, but I am going to close it here right shortly. Oh, Nikki, we have been home 24 hours with Marvel. Oh, I'm so glad you're back home, Nikki. And we got a call asking us to come back. What? 4.5 hour ambulance ride back to the hospital and another admission for Marvel to have the cast adjust. Are you kidding? Oh my goodness. Well, more knitting time then, right? Gotta have a silver lining in there, right? Uh Oh, you stuck a bag in. Good for you, Nikki. Sam. Oh, you wrote me a question. Oh, you have a question. Okay, well, just, let me go back and see if I can find it. Oh, Sally, you're crocheting a pumpkin. I wanna crochet a pumpkin too. That'll probably be next. Oh, and ready to start. Oh my gosh, Nikki, you're so fast. So Nikki's got her fab cardigan cast on and ready to start her raglan increases. One color or two color, Nikki? And Jocelyn, you're here, right, Jocelyn? Did did I see you swatching with one color? Are you doing one color or are you doing two? Um, okay, Sam, I'm going back here to see where your question is. Oh, yes. Did Sam say what she's doing with her dishcloths? So I know, Amanda, I can probably answer if Sam didn't type in there. So she gives a lot of them away to friends and family, and she keeps her special ones. And she has donated them to the food bank. So, which I think is a fantastic idea, right? When people come in, and I think Sam, it was around Thanksgiving when you did that donation, wasn't it? So it's kind of nice when people are coming in to get a little something extra with their food. Have a really fun dishcloth, especially when it's Sam's, right? It's not just plain. Okay, Sam, did I miss your question or did you not say it? Um, just maybe type it again, Sam. I'm not seeing it. Hey, Jerry. Oh, okay. Jerry says you started the Fab Brioche cardigan. Uh-oh, 8 times. I am on row 3 of the yoke for the 3rd time. Right now, I will finish the sweater. I will not let it conquer me. It may take a year, but you will finish it. Okay, Jerry, you will. Is there anything specifically you're having trouble with? You, um are you missing yarn overs? Yeah, is there anything that I haven't actually started the sweater, so maybe I should start it and that might help. But Nikki is working and Nikki's a little bit ahead of you. Oh, I finished before the month was up. Oh, but I was busy packing. Oh, that's okay. Oh, you're doing pink and blue. Fun, Nikki. Probably not paying attention. Kinda like my pumpkin, how there's a couple little blips in there, and I'm like, "Okay, did I not have the yarn?" I'm knitting in the round. I couldn't have had it on the wrong s well, I could have had it on the wrong side, but yeah, I don't know. I probably purled when I should have knit or knit when I should have purled because yeah, because I was doing this as I was talking and visiting and stuff as well, so I probably purled when I should have knit or something like that. But anyways, it's a pumpkin. This is why we're practicing on pumpkins. Who am I kidding? I would have done the exact same thing on my sweater. Then I would have had to, like, figure it out I would have had to pull it out. Hey, Pamela. Oh, what a great idea to donate dishcloths. I know, isn't it a great idea? There are several food banks locally, and I have a lot of dishcloths. Oh, that would be great. I think people would really like that, especially around the holidays, or even really anytime. And just a little something extra that they're not expecting, right? There is 3 months left to do 108 more dishcloths. So many dishcloths. Oh, do I have to reach my goal? Oh, well, that was Sam's question, was it, Suzanne? Okay, yes. You've got lots of time. Lots of time. You can do this. Or if you don't, it's no big deal. It's like me having a little mistake in my pumpkin. It is not the end of the world. You could quit your dishcloths right now, Sam. You've got 100. Everybody is gonna think that's amazing. So oh, Jerry, you've been knitting for 64 years, you can do it. You most certainly can. That's right. Put a lifeline in, Jerry. That is like, honestly, with brioche, that is one of the tips that I tell everybody. Even if there's no increases, like even with my pumpkin, maybe I should have put a lifeline in, right? Then I could have just ripped it back, scooped up all those live stitches, and just carried on. But, um, yeah, I would definitely say put a lifeline in, especially with a sweater. And then if you have to pull it back, you can at least go back just to your lifeline. That was Sam's question. Thanks, Susanna. Amanda, you got a third way through the washcloth today before I discovered I was definitely going to lose. Oh, yarn chicken. That happens. And if it's a commission, you can't really make it a scrappy dishcloth, probably, right? So, so what will you do with it? Will you keep it on the needles and like just finish it and put it in your kitchen or give it as a gift to somebody or um yeah, I don't know. But anyways, well, that's unfortunate when you're on a little bit of a time crunch when people yeah, you're on more of a time crunch than Sam is. So, Aloise, you should put oh, I know. I probably see, this is exactly I should take my own advice. So you guys need to do as I say, not as I do. What I say is probably the best advice, and then what I do, you is a perfect example of what happens when you don't take your own advice. Anyways, it's fine. It's fine. And I could duplicate stitch over it if I was worried about it, but I'm not. Next one will be better. And this one will look super cute. And maybe I could put a button on it or a leaf or something, right? If it really bothers me. Anyways, that is that. Okay, so who else is thinking about brioche? So who did we have? Jerry and Nikki. Sam, you're gonna do a dishcloth, aren't you? Paula, are you okay, oh wait, who am I? Lynn. Okay, purple crochet knits. Oh, hi, I'm new here. Well, hello, purple crochet. How are you? So, are you just a crocheter or do you knit as well? Most of us here do both. I'm lumping myself in there because I can crochet and I'm brushing up on my crochet this year. So I'm glad that you joined us. What are you working on? Have you ever done? Okay, so can you do? There's crochet brio or mosaic. I've seen that and I printed off a pattern for a hat that I would really like to try. Amanda. Oh, you needed the needles, so I just pulled it off. I needed to have these done in the next couple of weeks because I have a lot that needs to be done by November. That's right, because really, we are getting into a little bit, well, not a time crunch. I mean, it's only September 2nd, but it is definitely time to seriously think about holiday gifts. And especially, Amanda, if you're like selling things on Etsy, this is really going to be your busy time right now. Oh, petite knit sweater, Sherry. I'm making the September sweater. Well, of course, what perfect time to be working on that sweater. Pamela, um, oh, me, I've never been successful with brioche, but maybe start with a pumpkin. I want to do a cowl. My sister lives Lake Erie, and it would be a great gift. It would. Pamela, whereabouts are you? I'm not that far from Lake Erie. Oh, crochet and sew. Nice. Oh, you can do mosaic. Oh, and you've done several. So mosaic crochet. It looks really fun. So I may attempt that at some point. Oh, Amanda, you gotta run. Okay, well, thanks for popping in. Have a great week. Good luck with those dishcloths. Oh, you're in Southwest Ohio, but 4 hours away. Okay, yeah, so not that far. And Yeah, so I'm, only, like a couple of hours farther north, so not that far. Oh, it's fun and very easy. Okay. Very easy. I'm gonna hold you to that. It looks really, really fun. Hey, Jen. Oh, you're knitting the September sweater? Oh, fun. Oh, what color? Okay, so late girls, ladies. Sherry, Jen, what color are you doing your September sweaters? Lynn. Oh, the petite knitter has rebranded herself. Oh, has she? The petite knitter. Okay, as Sasky and Co. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I wonder because I always kept getting and I wonder if that's why, or maybe not. Maybe it has nothing to do with it, but there's the petite knitter and petite knits. So I wonder if the 2 of them were finding people were getting them mixed up because I know, um, we did that, right? When we did the, LGBTQ designer? Was that the pattern? Was that the designer? Was that the one challenge for the Fiber Friends? And yes, and it was so hard to remember which one was, went into that category. Getting confused. I thought the same, Louise. Yeah. Yeah. So I wonder if maybe that's why. I mean, they're both great names, but yeah, they are close and it's hard to remember which one's who's who, isn't it? Ah, nice. Okay, that's good to know then. I hadn't heard know that or I hadn't seen that she had rebranded. Sally. Oh, you crocheted a mosaic headband in June, did you? So does that mean I've seen a picture of it? Did you post it? What was June? June was Get Her Done. Was that the Get Her Done month? Your project for Fiber Friends? Um, Nikki. Oh, that's probably why. Yeah, they're so often confused. Jen, oh, you're using a tweed yarn, which is a light brown and creamy color. Oh, that would be gorgeous. Sherry, what are you using? I love that. Yes, it's in the June feed. Okay, so then I have seen it, and I probably oohed and awed over it at that time. But maybe that would have been before I had seen the crocheted mosaic hat pattern. So now if I go back and look at it, I'll be like, oh my gosh, I know what this is now. Fun. So would you recommend it, Sally? Do you think I should give it a whirl? Maybe I should do the headband version instead of the whole hat. Maybe, maybe. We'll see. I know, who knows? It's on my big long list of things to do. Okay, so before we wrap up here tonight, you guys, thank you for sticking it out and waiting till Tuesday night while I was away yesterday. I had thought about trying to record something and getting it up for Monday night, and then I was like, I'm not going to have time to do that. So this seemed to work out well to do it on a Tuesday night. And I'm excited. A sweater. I was feeling all the sweater knitting vibes. Like, I don't know, something about September like flicks that switch. Fall's in the air, fall's coming. It's time for some sweaters. So I'm pretty excited to give this brioche a go. See how it looks like in this boucle yarn. I'm gonna give it a try and see how it looks, and then I guess I'll report back next week. Maybe I will have a finished pumpkin, maybe I will have a finished bag or 2, have some work done on my, cobblestone shawl. Maybe I'll have a whole field of pumpkins knit or crocheted. Who knows? I'm feeling like this is going to be a super productive I'm feeling like it's gonna be a super productive week, but it's already Tuesday, which means I'm already a day behind here. So, we'll see how much I get done. Yes, Liz says, "Have a good week." So you guys, thank you so much for voting. Thank you for hanging out and chatting in the comments, and thanks to everybody who's watching that you guys are just sitting there working away on your projects. I'm glad that we can keep you company while you're doing that. So, I'm so excited, um, for Brioche this month. I'm gonna go close the thread in the Fiber Friends and open Brioche. So if you're doing something small, um, the feed will be open and you'll be able to post your projects. And Sherry, I saw that I was posting bags for you. So I saw that message. And oh, Jocelyn and you on Friday. Are we doing Friday or are we doing Wednesday, Jocelyn? Hold on. This is because this week, as most of you know, right, Jocelyn and I always get together on the Friday, the first Friday of the month to see how we made out on our challenge knitting. But for some reason, I thought, are we chatting tomorrow night? Where are we? September. Um, okay. I think Jocelyn and I are gonna have to you're lucky that I know it's Tuesday. I know Jocelyn and I are gonna have to chat. I'll send you a message, Jocelyn, and see what our plan, or maybe Jocelyn was busy Friday night. So we may be chatting tomorrow night, which is fine with me. The 3rd. Oh, Jocelyn says, or Suzanne says the 3rd. Yeah, so I think Jocelyn and I are chatting tomorrow night. Be helpful if I put this stuff in my calendar. Oh, I do have it in my calendar. I just need to open it. Yes, Jocelyn and I are chatting tomorrow night. 7:30. 7:30 tomorrow night. Jocelyn and I'll be chatting. So it'll be get your projects again and join us here tomorrow night, 7:30, and then we can just chat and start working on some brioche projects. That'll be fun. Jocelyn and I will probably be chatting about the start of our fab cardigan. We'll get the lowdown on her swatching and see if she started. We'll see where I am with mine, see how much I get done tonight on it. All right, it's going to be lots of fun. I think we are going to wrap up. I am going to keep working on my gauge swatch. I'm going to brioche some more on a pumpkin, work on the shell, update my whiteboard, all the fun things. So thanks, guys, for hanging out. It's been a fun Tuesday night. We'll see you tomorrow night with Jocelyn, Saturday with Cheryl over on the Fiber Friends, and then next Monday we'll be right back here and we'll get a little update on the brioche sweater and the pumpkin making. Have a great week, everybody. See you over the next few days on all the different YouTube places. Have a great week. Bye, everybody.